What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Devasio, aka Mr. DK. Today we're gonna talk about life after the military, and right now I'm on the way to academies to go buy some bullets. I'm always there wasting money buying bullets. I know you guys probably always wondering, why is he always wearing these bummy looking clothes, or you know, look like son and son, whatever. Look, all these other YouTubers might lie to y'all and make it seem like, oh, they dressed up every part of the day, when in reality they not. They get dressed up to make a video. I want to keep things transparent and you know honest with you guys, because I hardly dress up. I'm not even gonna lie. I might dress up maybe once out of the month, but other than that, I don't really dress up. I like to be comfortable and do what I want to do, unless I'm trying to impress a young lady, but today it's just gonna be like vlogging and talking about the steps that I took in order to be out of the military, because not everybody has a good outcome coming out of the military. And so with me, it's like a serious moment right now. I had so many haters, so many doubters in the military. It's supposed to be like your brothers and sisters and bosses, and people hate to see it. That's all I can say. So let me tell you guys what happened. So right before I got out of the military, they always preach, it seemed like the military is the best job that you can have, and it's the only job you'll ever need when you're in there, because they'll program your brain like that. So they'll make you feel like, dang, it's really no life after the military. And then there's some that get out and make a life for themselves. I have a battle buddy who got out. He was already making money while he was in. He could have bought his contract out. His first year that he was out of the military, he made $8 million. I was like, $8 million? You just got out. How are you making this type of money? Because it's several ways that you can go when you get out of the military. You have the people who are maybe disabled and homeless, and then you have the people like me who's doing all right, and then you have the people that go and do bigger and better things, like my friend who's a millionaire. And it's kind of like there's no guidance to really help you. They have like these little programs before you get out, like Soldier for Life, but I mean, the shit really don't work. So before I got out, my bosses who I was in with, who should be comforting me and telling me, oh, everything will be all right after the military, only thing they told me was, when I get out, only thing I would be doing is working at McDonald's. Now, I don't want nobody who's maybe watching this working at McDonald's, anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. However you make your money, that's how you make your money. But don't, categorize me to just working one specific place. Maybe I want to be something else, but that's what they told me. So I had my bosses telling me things like that, and then my big boss, who was hating on me too, because I'm getting out. I was supposed to have been a truck driver right now. I was wanting to get my CDLs, and my captain, she did not want to sign off on it, and it kind of just messed me up, because you got these options of things you want to do, right? And my commander did not want to sign off on anything, honestly, and she really didn't even know me. She was like maybe a couple months in the unit. So it's like, dang, you're gonna do me like that? So I had no plan, just like any other soldiers who might have got out the same way I did, without a plan. So you kind of just like scared. You like, oh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make money? Because I got bills, I got a phone, I got a car. So what I did was I went to my mom's place, moved back in with mom's for like a month. Then I got this phone call from one of my cousins, like, hey, I got this job for you. They basically hire anybody. And basically I was unemployed for a whole month. The longest vacation I'll ever have in my whole entire life. But I took a leap of faith. Plus, I had already wanted to move to Texas anyway. Moved to Texas, and I was applying at this job which does paper applications, and I wasn't even finished filling out my application before I was called in the back to do my interview, because I like to do, if they have paper applications, I want to do it right there at that establishment, you know, so I can talk to them, maybe look at the coworkers, see the hiring manager or the boss, get the good look at me, you know, maybe they get used to seeing me or something like that, and you know, maybe they hire me. And just so happened in that instant, I got interviewed. But yeah, it's you hear a lot of noise of people saying you can't, and you know, it's so much easier to just show support and tell people that they can, rather than, you know, you can't do that and, you know, possibly kill somebody's dream or kill like any little spark in them that they had to do great things with. Supposed to be at work and you in the bed.
Yo, surely is.
Wake your butt up.
Did I sleep?
Say hello to the YouTube channel.
Yo, gang. Subscribe to my boy Champ, you heard? You gonna get some guns? Go get that chopper, motherfucker.
You're in the military, you ain't supposed to be showing your guns.
Nope. Which one you want me to show you, nigga?
I'm at Academies right now trying to get some bullets.
Hey, they got some RIPs.
Now, why would they have some RIPs?
That's RIPs.
Only the state of Georgia sell RIPs.
Send me the link. I need to buy me some RIPs.
Just type in goddamn RIP bullets. But
shit, I don't know. Shit, I think I can get out though further.
Get out of the military?
Yeah, bro.
I've been told you to get out. Back on topic. So this is what happened. I got out the military, stayed with my mom for a whole month. You know, I still had my bills that was coming out on the 1st and 15th, so I know I needed to make something quick, because it was like, in Louisiana, nobody want to hire you, and then if you do get hired, you're not going to be satisfied with the pay, because they paying people like, I don't know, like they paying people like below the minimum wage. I don't even know how people make a living in Louisiana. So I got a phone call, my cousin, it's like, yeah, about this job. Anyway, I stayed with my cousin for 2 to 3 weeks, right? And somehow his fiance convinced him that I should pay their rent and pay their light bill, despite me being there for 3 weeks. So I don't like being put in situations where people think, you know, oh, I need them or I need something from them. So luckily, I had a credit card. But let me pause real quick. Just imagine all the ex-military people who didn't have a mom that they could stay with, or a friend they could stay with for a month to, you know, get on their feet, or somebody to call them about a job opportunity, or, you know, just somebody's not hiring them at all, and it's kind of like a dog eats dog world. So it's kind of like people be like, whatever, you know, get it how you live or whatever. So anyway, after that situation, I left, because it's like, bro, I'm not finna pay your rent, and I'm not finna pay your light bill, because the light bill is from the previous month usage of what y'all used, and I only been there 2 to 3 weeks. So his girl convinced him to do that, so I packed all my shit up in my Kia, and he was crying because I guess he didn't want me to leave, because that really wasn't what he wanted to do. It was something that she wanted to do, and I guess he's living off that, you know, happy fiance, happy life, happy wife, happy wife, happy life stuff. I don't even know. But anyway, I was just shocked and dumbfounded that, you know, you been knowing this girl for 3 months and y'all already engaged, and you gonna take, you know, what she's saying over your cousin. I've been your cousin for over 20 plus years, you know. So I just didn't like that situation. So I had a credit card. At this point, I'm basically like homeless. So I had my credit card. Thank God I invested in getting a credit card. And, you know, it was just so much going in my head. You know, it's like, okay, I got the job, but where am I going to stay? What am I going to eat? Where am I going to shower? And that was the big one for me, you know, working out in the sun and the heat all day, is where am I going to shower, you know? Because I can't just go to work wearing these FR coveralls, sweating like I jumped in a pool and come back to work not without a shower. Like, it's, my coworkers wouldn't like that smell, I wouldn't like that smell, and you know, hygiene's like up there on my list. So I got a hotel for 2 weeks, and then this is where, you know, my most embarrassing moment is when I had to text my mom and I asked her, you know, like I had to put my pride aside. I was like, yes, can I borrow like $100, you know, just for gas to get back and forth to work, you know, until I got my check, because we get paid every week. So, long story short, she gave me the money. I tried to pay her back, but it's my mom. She don't want me to pay her back. So, from that time in 2019, because I got out of the military in April, May 2019, I started the job June 17th of 2019. And within those 2 years, I started at the very bottom and worked my way up, because, you know, after the military, you know, you still have that, you know, that work hard mentality, because all the BS you just had to deal with in the military. So you transferred over to the civilian world with everybody else, and you know, you look like one of the hardest workers ever, and to you it's like you're doing the bare minimum, but to everybody else it's like you working real hard. So I will say, you know, I did like that about the military. But I worked my way up. In those 2 years I got 6 raises. So I got my raises, and now my cousin that messed over me, I make more than him. You know, I'm single, I ain't got no girl or none of that. So, you know, I could spend money on things that, you know, I want for myself, rather than, you know, me and somebody else. So that resulted in me getting my 2012 yellow Camaro. I got that, and then right after that I got, what did I get? Oh, I bought a house. I used my VA loan and I bought a house, which is now my rental house, which I will show you guys later, my rental house. And my tenant pays like $1,100. So I'm basically trying to get investments and assets going. So like I said, it could have went bad for me after the military, considering that my chain of command didn't want to help me, and then you have a cousin that, you know, put you in a situation like that. So it could have been super horrible for me. But, you know, like I said, I got the rental property. Right after I got the rental property, I bought this 21 Camaro LT1. Everybody thinks that I have money, but I traded in that 2012 and they gave me 10 grand back. And I got good credit. So I've been working on my credit since the military. When I bought my Kia, my interest rate was, my APR was 21.34, which I knew would be high because I didn't have credit and I didn't have a cosign. So nobody, you know, knew about me. So they say bad credit is better than no credit at all, and to an extent that is very true. But after that year, I got that refinance and stuff like that, and I worked on my credit ever since. So now I try to help other people with their credit, financial things, and you know, I'm still helping military people to this day. You know, the ones who get put out, or you know, they just get out and they just want to do something different and better. And I know for all the soldiers who had a TSP when they got out and they needed some money, I reminded them that the TSP is your money to have, and you can take it out whenever you want to. So all the people that I served with had a minimum of $2,500 in there. So if you ain't got nowhere to go, or you homeless, take advantage of the TSP that you set up. when you was in AIT, basic training, whichever branch that you're in and y'all call it, but in the Army we call it basic training and AIT. So that's an easy $2,500 or however much you had put up in there. If you're stuck in the bind, $2,000, that's enough for you to get an apartment, you know, get you a little cheap apartment or pay off some bills or get you something to eat. I know for a fact with $2,000, let's just say everybody's rent is $700. I'm just, because it's different prices wherever you're at in the world. So say you got $2,000 and you got $700 rent. That would be enough for 2 months of rent. So in 2 months, I mean, I would hope that you can, you know, find you a little job or just any little thing that you can make some money and get to where you need to be. And if you need to upgrade jobs and the opportunity presents itself, then that's what you do. So I basically made nothing out of something, and it's kind of like, you know, people that tell me that I can't do something, it just makes me want to go extra harder and do it bigger, better, and show out whenever I do it or I get it or something like that. Because when I was in the service, there was times where I couldn't even afford a 4x4, and now it's kind of like, you know, I can get a 4x4 whenever I want. That's not to brag, it's just saying, you know, hard work pays off. So like I said, you know, it's still people that I'm helping out, and I always have my place open for people who wants to come get on their feet. And I got, you know, jobs or places you can go. I got this place, it's called Burke's Outlet, where I'm at, and the lady wanted to hire me on the spot, but she advised that I probably should stay where I'm at because I won't be making the money there that I am making now. So I took that lady's advice, and I don't know, I guess the only thing it is to do now, right now after military, is go up. You know, I got my hands in my job, some investments. I'm currently using Stash, which is like stocks, and I'm trying to get people on that. I'll put my link to my Stash down below. Basically it gives you like free $20 if you add anything in it. So if you put like $1 in it, whatever the minimum is, you put $1 in it, it'll give you $20. And if stocks is not your thing, you know, I would just take the $1 that you put in and the free $20 and take it out. I mean, that's if you want to, but I would advise not to do it, because, you know, stocks is something that everybody should get their hands into, and I am trying to learn as much as I can to get my hands in a bunch of different things. Like right now I'm doing YouTube, so hopefully that gets to a point where it's making income, and it's just like little things that you can do, you know, to make money. And, you know, I might not be a millionaire, but hey, I'm trying to live comfortable like other people might live comfortable. But yeah, thanks for coming and watching my videos. I know it's probably kind of short, long. I haven't really kept up with the time. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, share my channel with people. You know, we're halfway there to the 100 subscriber mark, and somebody's getting $100 or 3 people are getting some money. And once we get to that point, I'm gonna make a video telling everybody to drop their cash apps in the comments, and then I'm gonna put it in a automatic generator, and from there it's gonna pick 3 people. And I think what I'm gonna do is do the first person 60 and the next 2 people 20. You know, like I said, might not be a lot of money, but hey, it's $60 or $20 more than what you had in your pocket, which you could use on gas, or, you know, go out to fast food restaurant and get something to eat. Whatever you guys want to do with $20. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bro, it is over 90 degrees out here. Just arrived at my rental property. My rental property is right here. And, you know, what I like about this rental property is that it's on a hill. So I don't have to worry about freaking no floods or nothing, because all the water will be going downhill. Next to a mechanic shop, and it's also across the street from from the sheriff's department. So it's kind of like you get a win-win situation, you know. You got the hill for the water floods, and then you're across the street from the sheriff's department. Now you can't go buck wild and have a Project X type party, maybe because you might get a disturbance from not even your neighbors, probably from the sheriff's department themselves. But you know what they say, the best place to do something is by the police station, because it's like near the police station, they don't even care.